lot of J's. Bitches ain't shit, they too complacent. Only worry about money conversating. Waviest nigga, that's no debate. Dolo, I ain't affiliated. Keep me strapped, get annihilated. Off the shits, eyes dilated. That's my bitch, let it hit me say it. Killing that roller, how she played. Brand new night that the clip conveyed. Niggas fake thug and I don't portray. Media bug and niggas obey. Up in my feelings, I sip on Patron. Roll me a wood and get in my zone. Niggas be copying, niggas be clones. The Mary Jeans, the match took a sip. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't wanna be honest. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't wanna be honest. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Up next, I ain't never signed. Hoes where that do you grind me? Hella drip, yeah, I'm super slimy. Snub nose on my hip like Tiny. 100 round made the Glock a time. Couple thousand made my neck tsunami. Young nigga, I was watching tsunami. Bankroll on me now, got me. If you ain't talking M's, you ain't talking my slang. If you ain't been down bad, you can't feel my pain. I watch how these niggas claim they fuck with me. One false move, boy, you history. Don't fuck with me. Nigga, where your bag? It's a mystery. Took your bitch my bag, she kept hitting me. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't wanna be honest. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't wanna be honest. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find.
Yes, sir. We in the building. I just be having hella energy, so I just be up early in the morning. I'll be like, you know what? I might as well not even wait, till later on. I might as well just do the stream right now. So good morning, everybody. Hope y'all had a good night last night. Good morning today. Good day. Coming up. Blessings, grand rising. Don't forget to like the stream on y'all way in. Shout out to everybody tapped in with me. But we have Drake. Now, shout out to Louis. Louis Bangs, I believe. I hope I said that right. Because he told me yesterday, and he didn't even know. But he was like, hey, Kinfolk, you should check out Drake's friend Fif that passed away. And I looked it up and I said, bro, did you know that, the day that you're telling me about this is like the anniversary of his death? And he was like, nah, bro, I ain't even know that. It just popped in my head. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, what's the odds of that? You see how this is just so synchronized? He just happened to tell me about it on the day of his death anniversary, which was yesterday. So today, here we are. Drake's sacrifice, which was his longtime friend, Anthony Fif Soares. So let's get right into it. Now, first of all, Soares ended up being, the universe definitely be telling on these niggas. You can't run from this. You can't run from the numerology. You can't run from it. But Soares is Toronto's 39th homicide victim, right? The year he was killed. He was killed back in 2017. Now, see, I didn't even know about this either. I had no idea that this happened. See, they just be sliding shit under the rug. But he happened to be Toronto's 39th homicide victim of this year. Just like Drake equals 39 in English ordinal, and we know Drake is from Canada, Toronto to be exact. If you don't know what you're looking at right now, for anybody that might be new to this, I know that's not y'all right now, but if somebody stumbles across this, slips on a banana peel and finds this work, this is the practice of Gematria, turning letters into numbers, and this is how the mainstream media operates. You learn Gematria, you can see through the code, you can see through the rituals, the sacrifices, everything that goes on in mainstream media. So Drake, when you run the English language forwards, A being the first letter, B, C, ABC 1, 2, 3. Look up the song Murder by Numbers by The Police. It's a group called The Police. And the song Murder by Numbers, where they clearly tell you about this. But Drake equals 39, and his friend happened to be the 39th homicide, right, of that year. Yeah, and it's not a lot of homicides because he died in September. So he was only the 39th killing of the whole year in 9 months, right? The number of completion, right? He died in the 9th month. But in 9 months, only 39 homicides. And he just happened to be the 39th. But come on. Now, Fif, which was his nickname, right? Anthony Fif Soares. But Fif and Drake, right, have the synchronicity, right, with the number 21. And we're going to go deep on this number 21 later on. 21 in full reduction. Now, full reduction is the same thing as English ordinal. Only thing is you're reducing the double digits to single digits. So the 10th letter of the alphabet would now be 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Fifth died 10 months and 21 days after Drake's birthday, October 24th. The magic number, Anthony Soares was 33 years old at the time of his death. He was shot several times at close range. He was rushed to the hospital where he underwent emergency surgery, but died. Right? And as you can see, they mentioned his real name, not his nickname, letting you know that he was actually killed. And if you watch the video, you can find it on YouTube. I'm contemplating showing it because I know it's gonna get my video age restricted. But here's the trick: when there's real footage of a killing, it's gonna be age restricted on YouTube. Here's the trick: if they say anything was caught on camera, anything dealing with murder, go on YouTube, turn on incognito, and see if it'll let you watch the video. See if you can watch 9/11. But anyway, let's continue. Drake equals 33, right? When his friend was killed at 33 years old. And this is exactly how they do this. This is exactly how they do this. He also died on 33 date numerology, right? 9 plus 14, and then we break down 2017, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7. And we get 33 as well. And this is exactly how they line these things up. It's all by the numbers. They're ritualistic. The blood sacrifice that we all know that occurs in Hollywood, that's just half of it. The other half is planning it by the numbers to complete the ritual. That's the other half. Aubrey Drake Graham and Anthony Fif Soares right? We take their whole monikers, right? Aubrey J. Graham is his real name, his full real name. And the news like to say Anthony Fif Soares. They all put it like that. Typing in right now, they all put it like that. Anthony Fif Soares. We know that's not his real middle name, but we just taking a whole, you know, they whole little thing they go by. And we get 78 in full reduction. So it's a direct synchronicity between the two. Now, 78 is the order out of chaos. Now, remember, he died at 33, right? With the 78 connection with order out of chaos, which is the 33rd degree Freemason slogan. And this is exactly why they do the things that they do. They take the names, they take the birthdays, and they sync it up. And however they get it, I feel like they be running these niggas' names through a supercomputer or something. And whatever comes up, that's how they end up doing it. Or these could be just demons. You know what I'm saying? It could be demons. It could be a Final Destination situation where, you know, they just get tied into the spiritual forces on this plane. And then things just happen to happen the way that they do. Right? Like somebody just ends up getting in a bad car accident. That doesn't mean that the car accident was fake. It was just negative forces at play that just made it happen like that. And then you run back, you do the Gematria, and you see the connection. So yeah, I believe it's both. I believe it's both as well. They use witchcraft as well. Yep. I believe it's both things going on. Oh yeah. And y'all told me to watch Wanted, and I watched it, and I seen, and they showed it, how they line the numbers up and how they did it and how they took them folks out by the numbers. Y'all watch Wanted if y'all ain't see it with Angelina Jolie and Morgan Freeman. They talk about how they take folks out by the numbers in that movie. Yeah, I had to watch that when y'all told me about it. It's on Netflix right now. But come on. Toronto police have released the graphic footage of 33-year-old Soares being shot multiple times by two gunmen in a Scarborough apartment lobby on September 14th. Now, if we run that back, right, the killing took place on the 14th of September. So watch how they give a tribute to the societies that's over the debt payers in society, right? The killing took place on the 14th of September, 14/9, which the skull and bones equals 149. So you just seen them tribute the Masons with him being killed at 33 years old when Drake equals 33 on 33 date numerology. So they tributed the Masons, and then they tributed the skull and bones with the day that it took place. 14/9, which skull and bones equals 149. Now that doesn't mean that Anthony Soares was a part of Skull and Bones. These are just the things that, you know, these rituals and things, they tribute these different societies that you'll hear about. Society of Jesus, the Jesuit Order, etc. They will tribute these groups for their sacrifices. But come on. Once again, another synchronicity. We take just their first and last name. We don't even have to use Fif or Drake, right? We use Aubrey Graham and Anthony Soares. And once again, we get the synchronicity between the two. And this is how they do it. This is exactly how they do it. Y'all smash that like button on this stream, man. Now, the articles Always pay attention to what the articles tell you, the way they word certain phrases. It's the reason why they tell you things the way that they tell you. Execution style killing. They call it an execution style killing. In lobby of TCH building has prompted few leads. Right. Execution style killing equals 100 in full reduction. Just like how he got killed on a Thursday, right? Thursday equals 100. And last but not least, Drake, which equals 100 in Jewish. And what's so crazy, because he's half Jewish, right? And more important, because the Jewish cipher is damn near one of the most important ones when it comes to Gematria, because Gematria came in from the Jewish practice of Kabbalah. So this cipher is very specific. It's very special to Drake. But come on. Now, they call Drake the sixth god. And this is exactly what they put. This is exactly what they want you to see Drake as. And that's how they pose him in Canada, in Toronto. A lot of these sacrifices, a lot of these rituals, Drake rubs hands with most of these people. XXXTentacion, Fredo Santana. He's always somewhere lingering in the shadows. Pat Stay. Pat Stay, who was just stabbed. Now, Pat Stay had just happened to perform at Drake's Till Death Do Us Part. And Pat Stay ended up getting stabbed. Hence Drake's song Knife Talk. And then do you know that the suspect was identified that killed Pat Stay, and his last name was Drake? Y'all look it up. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. But it's something about Drake, and it's a reason why he's at the top of the game. It's a reason. It's a reason. He is a high-level warlock that they use in the industry. And it's a reason why they call him the sixth god. That's how they want you to perceive him. As a god of the six. Meaning Toronto. Any rapper that gets killed out of Toronto is going to link to Drake. But come on. Draco the ruler, right? Drake O the ruler. And then didn't he get stabbed too? I'm trying to tell you. He's always lingering somewhere. His energy, it's always lingering with these rappers dying. But come on. Sixth god, just like how his friend Fif got killed at 6 Glamorgan Avenue. This is the apartment that his friend got killed at 6 Glamorgan. Y'all think these folks playing around? This shit is real. It's not a game. And that's why I keep telling these folks, you better think twice before you rub shoulders with these people and you intertwine yourself with these labels. This is the game that they play. But come on. Anthony Fif Soares equals 1,170 in English Sumerian. 117. Just like how he got killed in Toronto, which equals 117 in English Ordinal, the English language forwards. And this is why they gave you that, right? This is why they told you Anthony Fif Soares. They giving you the code. They giving it to you. And they give it to you every time. They give it to you every time. Now, Detective Sergeant Gary Garreau of the Toronto Police Service Homicide Squad said police were called to a building at 6 Glamorgan Avenue near Kennedy Road and Highway 401 at 2:54 a.m. Thursday about reports of a shooting. Now, if y'all watch the video that I just did on PNB Rock, when they give you an exact time, it's for a reason. They could have just said at around 3 a.m. Pay attention to the time that they tell you. It's not as simple as just adding the numbers up. 2 plus 5 plus. It's deeper than that. 2:54 a.m. is the 174th minute of the day. I need y'all to pay attention to this right here. 2:45 a.m. is the 174th minute of the day. Just like Anthony Soares, his first and last name equals 174. This is why they give you the specific time that they give you. It's for a reason. Just like Illuminati's brother, God Triller. According to Michigan State Police, the driver of a Ford Fusion lost control of the vehicle, crashed into the center median barrier, and was rear-ended by a Kia at around 2:25. Around is 2:30. Around is not, nah. But once again, it's a reason. Keep in mind, this is Soul Illuminati's brother. 2:25 a.m. is the 145th minute of the day. Just like Soul Illuminati equals 145 and the car crash that his brother got into equals 145 as well. I'm telling you now, it's a reason behind everything they tell you. But come on. Let's continue. Let's get back to Drake. Anthony Soares synced right up with New World Order. And this is exactly why he was used. The numbers synced up perfectly to use him for the ritual. It was perfect. Now, Drake's friend Fif passed away 325 days after Drake's 30th birthday. Now, 325 is the 25th triangular number, just like death, which equals 25 in reverse ordinal. The English language backwards, reducing the double digits to single digits. Now, what's also with death, which equals 25? His album More Life. Keep that death in 25 in the back of your mind. Now, his album or mixtape, his mixtape More Life. In this mixtape, he has a song called Sacrifice. And in this song, Sacrifice, he says, I'm convinced I made sacrifices. I've been balling ever since. We seeing so many blessings, shit don't make no sense. Someone, see, he don't want to tell you who, but he say someone watching over us, so shout goes out to him. Someone watching over us, so shout goes out to, and then the verse starts. See, he don't want to tell you where it came from. They don't want to say the name. They don't want to say the Most High. They don't want to say that. They can't say that. They're going to use words like God, because those are double worded, double meanings, double speaking. So they're going to say God. DJ Khaled, what he just dropped? God did? Which God are you talking about? See, they're not going to say the Most High. They're not going to use those words. But back to that Drake, right? Back to that 25, right? Death equals 25. Back to Death in 25. This album / mixtape, whatever it is, came out 25 weeks before his friend's death, just like death equals 25. So it's almost like more life. Like, what are you saying about more life? What, the demons that you serve need more life from you? Is that what you were saying by the title of this project? Is that what you meant by the name of this project? He had to give up more life. And that's exactly what happened. Now, speaking of sacrifices, which this song, once again, is on that project. Now, it's interesting because his friend died 46 weeks after his birthday, just like sacrifice equals 46. Oh yeah, I ain't even, just wait till I get to the lyrics. Wait till I dig into the, you think they put it in your face now. Watch how much they did it then. But first, we're going to get to the release date, which was the 18th of March, 18/3, Order Out of Chaos, which equals 183. Remember, we just talked about the Order of Chaos in the beginning with the 33rd degree Freemasonic slogan, in which his friend died at 33. Drake equals 33. So once again, we get an Order Out of Chaos once again. There's no accident behind when these people drop their projects. More life, like I said, yeah, he got to give up more life. That's why he called it that, because more life equals 83, just like murder equals 83, murder by numbers. And it's interesting because if you look up Murder by Numbers by the Police, that song came out in the year 83. Even the day that it came out, the date numerology behind it was even foreshadowing the death of his friend Anthony Soares, right? With 38, 20, and 77, right? 38 and 20 being death. And he dropped this on the 77th day of the year, just like Soares equals 77 in English ordinal. Now, the day this dropped to Fif's death is 181 days. Keep that in the back of your mind. 181 days. Now, look how many times they use the exact phrase execution style. Right? They say execution style killing in the lobby of TCH building. Anthony Soares, a close friend of Toronto rapper Drake, was lured to his execution style. Then here they go at the bottom. The execution style murder. They telling you something about it. They telling you it's something about it. They keep using the same phrase. But it's the reason behind that. Because he died on the 181st day after this album, More Life, came out. Oh, they don't want us. Oh, they playing around. Oh, they playing around with my presentation. Execution style equals 181. Type it in right now in your gematrianator.com. Type in execution style. You're going to get 181. They playing with my presentation. Because I for sure had that motherfucker smack dab in the middle. But that's cool. But it's a reason. Once again, they told you that for a reason. Matter of fact, because y'all niggas think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Hold on. Niggas ain't gonna say I'm bullshitting. Come on, hurry up. Oh, now you don't want to load? Oh, now niggas don't want to load. Oh, nigga, yeah. I see what's going on. Yeah. Okay, come on. Playing with me. Execution style equals 181. Niggas want to play with my presentation like I ain't had that bitch in the middle. But come on. Now, 181, listen to that song, Drake featuring Lil Baby. Okay, remember that you brought up Drake and Lil Baby. Remember that. Remember, Chase, remember that you brought up Drake and Lil Baby. But continuing, 181 is the 42nd prime number. Just like homicide equals 42. I don't feel like going into the other 42s. Y'all already know about the number 42. You see what I'm saying? The person that was involved in the homicide was black. So, see what I'm saying? But come on. Now, let's talk about how he put this right in front of your face. So in the song Sacrifices, once again, which is track 12, the inverse of 21, right? He says, I wrote this shit January 21. Kendall turned 21, was up the street with 21. See the repetition. The repetition, they trying to tell you is something about that once again. Right? Because Fif and Drake equals 21 in full reduction. So he was letting you know he was speaking in code that Fif was up next in the song Sacrifices. And not only that, but if we break down that specific date that he told you, January 21. I wrote this shit on January 21, which is written 1/21. You get the word blood sacrifice. You get the word blood sacrifice, which equals 121. So he put it right there in front of your face that a blood sacrifice was coming up. And not only with that, right? They tell you that Soares, who was 33 at the time, left behind a girlfriend and a young daughter. But the OVO affiliate was also survived by the brother he had in Drake, which OVO affiliate and blood sacrifice have the same synchronicity with 121 and English ordinal. Now also with blood sacrifice, the day that Fif died was on the 257th day of the year, just like blood sacrifice once again. I made sacrifices, I've been balling ever since. This is what he's talking about. He's not talking about, he talking about blood, but he ain't talking about the sweat and the tears and the grind and in the studio late nights. No, he not talking about them sacrifices. He talking about that blood literally. But they'll always double speak and tell you that when they ask you, hey man, how you get in your, the position that you in? They'll tell you they made sacrifices, but they ain't gonna specify which ones. And they ain't gonna specify who. But come on. But you see, they always leave a trail, right? So you can figure it out on your own. You don't gotta wait on them to tell you. Now, breaking down 257, we get the 55th prime number. Just like how he died 5 weeks and 5 days before Drake's birthday, his 31st birthday. He died 5 weeks and 5 days before that. Satan also equals 55. Come on. Scarborough also equals 55, and he was in a Scarborough apartment lobby at the time. Even Scarborough and sacrifice have the same synchronicities. And it's not the place, right? It's not the place itself. Like, say you were to live in Scarborough. That doesn't mean that you're going to get sacrificed. It's the intentions behind these numbers that they use. It's the intentions. It's not, oh, everybody in Scarborough about to get sacrificed. No. It's the intentions. It's the location behind the ritual. It's the synchronicities behind the location that they tell you in the specific case. All the locations, all the days, it's all synced up. The addresses, it's all synced up. $40 days. Drake's friend, I keep saying Finn. Drake's friend, Fif, died 40 days before Drake's 31st birthday. 40 days. Just like his last name, Soares, equal 40 in reverse full reduction. He also died 1 month and 10 days before Drake's birthday. 1 month and 10 days. Keep that in the back of your mind. 110. Now, Drake remembered Soares by saying RIP to one of our family members, our brother. I still can't even believe this morning was real. It was an honor to have shared years together, and I will always keep your memory alive. Forever, Fif. Now remember, 110. Forever, Fif. Drake even got a tattoo. Forever, Fif, which equals 110 in English ordinal. They just finishing the ritual. $110. And it's interesting the picture that he used to remember him. He's wearing a shirt called Family. Right? He said, RIP to one of our family members, our brother. But the chain that he's wearing. Now, I don't know if Drake gave him this chain. He stole, you talking about Fif? He stole Drake's jewelry off the tour bus. He died a year and a week to the day of the robbery. You talking about Fif? Damn, that's crazy. So is this Drake's jewelry right here with this ski mask, this person with this ski mask right around his neck? Now, I don't know if that's the jewelry that he stole or if it was given to him or if he bought it himself and somebody used it as a spell. But this is the same way that he died was from men creeping up on him in ski masks. And he just happened to be wearing this same chain with the ski mask on it. And Drake decided to use this picture where he's wearing this. So like I said, I don't know if he gave him that and like cursed it when he gave it to him, you know what I'm saying? Like some voodoo type shit. Because that was his demise. Was people running up on him in ski masks. Execution style, quote unquote, as they say. As they said in the article. But also, it's interesting that Drake, he dropped the tape, Dark Lane demo tapes, where he's also wearing a ski mask. And on the back of the cover of this project that he dropped, he puts Fif on the back. And he's even wearing a ski mask. So it's almost like mockery. It's almost like mockery. That I gave you the chain. You got the chain with the ski mask on. Niggas ain't ski mask running up on you. Then he puts on a ski mask and puts his friend on the back of the cover. And then just look at the caption. Dark Lane demo tape out everywhere at midnight. Also, my 6th studio album, dropping summer. Lucky number 6 with the devil face. Like, how much clearer does this have to be? Now, I'm not saying Drake himself did it. Because Drake don't have to, come on now. He don't have to sit up here and get his hands dirty. Right? But it's just interesting that, you know, he's doing this. And Tootsie Slide, right? Tootsie Slide, which was on that tape, Dark Lane demo tape, where he's wearing the ski mask once again, throwing up the 666. But Dark Lane demo tapes and Forever Fifth, right, which was his caption, both equal 65 in full reduction. Even Dark Lane demo tapes equals 97 in reverse full reduction, just like Death equals 97. So it was like this album was once again putting it right in your face and taunting you about the sacrifice that took place. Right? And it sounds so innocent, right? Because it was a dance. Right? It go right foot up, left foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide. But he telling you though, can't let this one slide. And you just said that he stole some jewelry off of Drake's tour bus. And he's sitting here putting it in front of your face. And even the music video, he's sitting here, the whole music video, it's supposed to be a dance. And he's sitting here with this ski mask on, with these gloves on, like he finna go do a hit. So it's like, what's with this ski mask? What's really up with it? It's almost like he's taunting. He dancing, having a good time. You hear me? In his own crib. The day that he dropped this, now I told you, I told you that the day that they dropped this is for a reason. He dropped this 4/3, just like killing equals 43. This was nothing but mockery. This was nothing but him taunting and putting it right in front of your face. No shame. And he even went to the man's funeral and was a pallbearer. Did you know that? Did you know that Drake actually went to his funeral and he carried the casket? Man, this nigga on some Tupac from Juice shit. These niggas is heartless. What was that? Was that Juice or was that Above the Rim where he went to that nigga funeral, spoke to the mama and everything? I'm sorry for your loss. Whole time he had something to do with it. It's one of them. It's one of them. Yeah, Juice. And come on, man. Right? Now, the day that he dropped this mixtape, everything they do is for a reason. Now, Dark Lane Demo Tapes, he dropped this on May 1st, which is the anniversary of the day that the Bavarian Illuminati was founded. May 1st, 1776. Yeah, these niggas real life sociopaths. Real life. Don't give a fuck about nobody. Right, but May 1st, that's the day he dropped this. 51, 5/1, just like Toronto, Canada, where he's from and where his friend died. Toronto, Canada, 51. Just like the day he dropped this album on 5/1. Now, Chase, where you at? Where you at, Chase? Because Chase made the connection between Lil Baby and Drake. Now, Lil Baby dropped the deluxe album to his album, My Turn. And he dropped it that same day, May 1st, 2020. The same day Drake dropped this mixtape, May 1st, 2020, when the sacrifice took place. And Lil Baby did the same thing. He basically said, shit, it's my turn. You killed your friend, it's my turn. Lil Marlo ended up dead. And Lil Marlo's birthday was May 1st. And y'all think this is just a coincidence? Bro literally said, it's my turn. So shout out to Chase because he mentioned the connection between the two. And also, My Turn equals 51, just like how it dropped on 5/1. And of course, in 2021, at the end of the year, the chart performance for Dark Lane Demo Tapes, where he bragged about the killing of his friend in Canada, it peaked at, well, no, not it peaked, but it ended the year at the position of 117, just like Toronto, where Drake is from and where his friend got killed. 117. Right? And this is how they do this. Yes, indeed they are. Indeed they are. Here from Gematria Effect News. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for, trusting his word. You know what I'm saying? And tapping in with me. And shout out to Gematria Effect as well. Right? But this is how they do it. Now y'all remember the Masonic connections that was, in this ritual as well, right? With the 33rd degree Masonic slogan. He dropped this tape right here. He dropped it 137 weeks after the killing of his friend. 137. Just like Washington, D.C., government, authority, and mind control all equal 137. Now, if we break down 137 even further, we get the 33rd prime number. Just like masonry, secrecy, federal, order, Drake, $33. Once again, recap. His friend died at the age of 33. And he died on 33 date numerology. And it's exactly how they do it. So I can conclude that this indeed was a blood sacrifice for Drake. And this is not at all the only thing that Drake has rubbed his hands with. If I did a whole video on all the things Drake was involved in, it'd probably take me 4 or 5 hours to talk about it all. Same thing with Beyonce. It's one of those, they're one of those gatekeepers, right, in this industry. But that's all we have for this stream right here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, especially early in the morning. I usually don't do these type of streams early in the morning, but I had to get it out the way today so we can have a Friday night stream tomorrow. So appreciate y'all. Please, 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 if y'all enjoyed this video, how y'all can repay me is hitting the like button on y'all way out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for y'all time. Shout out to everybody in the stream. I'll see y'all on Friday. Y'all be safe. Y'all do y'all thing. Do what y'all gotta do. Come back home safe. Stay vigilant. Stay aware of what's going on out here. And I'm out.